Good day everyone, Rohan here from R&R Kayaks. As you can see, we're up on the golden sand beaches in the beautiful Abel Tasman National Park. A little bit about what we do in the mornings. Obviously we come up here, we get brought up on the water taxis and got all the kit laid out for you. So a little bit about what we do, where we're from. R&R Kayaks is a bit of a product of a dream. It's my own company and my wife's company. The R&R actually stands for Redson Row. So it's we put our name on the product. So I've been kayaking in the Abel Tasman for 19 years, roughly, approximately, but grew up in the area as well, and have been in the national park every year since I was probably 4 years old. So I know the place literally like the back of my hand. So as you can see, we've got all the kit here. No one has to have previous experience when they come kayaking with us. We guides will have all the safety gear. Clients will get all the kayaking equipment. There's big waterproof compartments in the kayaks here, so you can bring equipment, you can bring food. We do lunches for you as well. We give you dry bags for your cameras and phones, so you can take photos and get these everlasting memories for while you're here as well. The kayaks that we have are top of the line kayaks. They're double kayaks that we normally use. They're super stable, and they have the rudders on the back of them here. So at the back of the boat, as you can see here, there's the rudders, so you can steer the kayak really simply, really easily. So if you've never been kayaking before, if you've done it once or twice, or even if you're an expert, you're going to hop in these boats, you're going to feel right at home, comfortable, safe, and ready to set out for a day in the ocean, in the water, exploring this place, this place that I call home. So yeah, come on out and get into it. You'll love it. Here we are at the beautiful Mosquito Bay. Now don't be put off by the name. Us locals tried to call it that to keep you tourists away. So it's one of the iconic little camping grounds and kayaking destinations in the Abel Tasman here. It's right on the edge of the Tonga Island Marine Reserve. It is in fact in the Marine Reserve, which means there's no fishing or collection of shellfish here, which means it's even better for snorkeling around and exploring. There's no track access, which is great for us as kayakers. What it means is that this campsite right here, you can see up in front of us, if you look in, you've got the tortoise, little shelter there for doing the dishes in and things. You've got the tent set up in the background there and the other kayaker on the water. So you could literally put your tent up right there and wake up to this view out behind us. You've got the island in the distance here, or just behind us here. Super tidal beach, really, really tidal. When it's high tide, which is coming in shortly, you can see on the beach where the tide comes up to, but there's a beautiful lagoon in behind it, which we're going to head into in a little while's time shortly and check that out. But then also at low tide, you can walk out and actually sit on the front of the island here, keep your feet dry and walk right out there. So nice big beach for playing frisbee, for kicking the football around or playing beach cricket, and a beautiful spot for setting up for lunch or camping overnight. So Mosquito Bay in the Tonga Island Marine Reserve team. Here we are, team, just walking the part of the coastal track of the Abel Tasman. As you can see, magical spot. This is what the whole place looks like pretty much. In amongst the foliage, in amongst the ferns. As you can see, we've got the silver ferns and things over here. You might be aware of what the silver fern significance is to New Zealand. Got all the beautiful trees here as well. So we're just going to keep wandering on down through the track, showing you what we've got here. On our tours, we bring you up here at lunchtimes. We bring you up here in the evenings or the afternoons. A lot of our options that you can choose from are also kayaking and walking packages. So with our packages, you can do a bit of kayaking, bit of walking, can even intertwine them with the water taxis as well. So if you want to come up and see everything, you can do it. You can make it happen in a day. You can do it over a couple of days and all the rest. So as we come up here, we're just going to come up to some of these beautiful lookout points. This is one of the nicest lookout points in the whole national park. As you can see, you can just start seeing it out here in the distance, the ocean. We'll just make our way a little bit further here and have a look down onto one of the magical beaches. So here we are with Te Pukatia Bay out in the distance, so check out that for a view. We've got our kayaks down here on the beach, got people walking along. Magical Horseshoe Bay, just a spectacular spot really. So as you can see, this is where you want to come. This is the photos you want to take, the memories you want to make. Right, here we are, team. We are in another one of the lagoons. As you can see, it's one of our favourite places as kayakers to hide away in the lagoon. So this time we're in Falls River Lagoon. Up in front of us you can see the pretty magical Falls River Swing Bridge. It's one of the most popular walking tracks in the Abel Tasman National Park, and one that we always use on our kayaking and walking tours, which you can do. But obviously at high tide, again, the water comes up, rushes in, fresh water's coming down, which we're going to see in a second. And we can make our way in the kayaks and come and hide out away in here. The lagoons are, like I said, is definitely one of our sort of treasures in the national park. A lot of people come here for the wildlife and the golden sand beaches, but everyone that goes kayaking in the lagoons come back and say it was their highlight. So it's one of our sort of hidden gems that people don't always know about. And as kayakers, even if it's a bit windy or a little bit rough out on the water, when you come into this little place like this, and it's always like this, flat, calm, relaxing, and pretty tranquil. You can hear the river in the background. There's a few little birds here or there chirping away, and yeah, pretty magical spot. So we're just going to make our way forward up here and have a look at the Falls River coming down into the lagoon. It's quite unique. A lot of people here, you put your hand in the water here and it's freezing cold. It's just the fresh water coming down compared to the salt water at the other side. So it's hard to see probably from the camera, but it's also got a bit of a hazy. It's almost like it's out of focus, the water, where the fresh water and the salt water are trying to mix. They don't mix together very well, so it's quite a sort of a murky colour. It's clear, but it's just out of focus. But yeah, freezing cold on the hands compared to the ocean water. So as you can see here now, you can see the river going up, or the big rock beds, the little waterfall coming down there. So on a big rainfall, I've been kayaking up to here where you can't even kayak here. Only on the rainfalls when the lagoons aren't so great, because it turns into a big torrent of a river. And I've been kayaked as far as I could, and we ended up coming on the swing bridge, and this is just a big torrent river coming down. So pretty spectacular, pretty unique. And yeah, many years ago, I should say, when the Europeans moved here, this is one of the reasons why you got these beautiful big trees around here, is that the river and this gully acted as a bit of a fire break. And so when they burnt the national park, the first European settlers, they wanted to farm it. They wanted to cut down the big trees and build houses and build boats out of. And but yeah, when they burnt it, it kind of came down and it came into the valley. It didn't really come right down to the water and acted a bit of a fire break. So not as many big trees on this side and a lot more on this side, which is why they're still standing here today. So it's kind of nice to have a pocket of native bush for us to kayak into and have a look at, compared to the second or third generation that most of the national park is now. So yeah, but we'll make our way back out now and head off for another location. Right, team, so we're coming to the end of our day now. We're going to head on out and head to the beach to park up for the day and pack up and head home. But we just want to say we hope you've enjoyed our little virtual reality world of the Abel Tasman and R&R Kayaks and exploring the place by kayak and walking as well. We do highly encourage you to share this footage with your friends and family, so they can see what it's like here as well. If you've been here before and you're just checking it out again, that's awesome. I'm sure it's bringing back many memories. If you've never been here before and this is making you want to discover more or find more or look for more or research more, then yeah, hit us up, check out our website. All the details are on this, as you can see at the end of it. And yeah, get in touch. If you give us a call, you send us an email, it's going to be me that replies to you, or me answering the phone. And if you make it to New Zealand next time and you want to come see us and have a chat, then I'll be in the office to greet you as well. So it's one of the great things about smaller companies, is you get that little bit more personal service and tailored touch to what you want to do. So if you can't find the exact option on our website or what you're researching, then just get in touch and we'll make it work. It's what we do, and it's what we're about. So we hope you've enjoyed our virtual world, as I said, and let's hope that we can turn it into a reality one day for you.